What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and I've been getting a lot of requests to continue doing these roasting videos, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. And Gobs here just wants me to take a look at his account and see what he can improve upon. Now, as far as your account, your cards here, Gobs, they look really good. Honestly, for a newer player that hasn't been playing this game very long at all, very nice. Your Guardians of the Galaxy card and your Baby Spider card are the first two cards that you should start crafting. You can absolutely start crafting those cards. I would hold off on crafting this Loki #2 card. I would actually try to get a different card in the future, you know, every 40 days. Get a P card or get a P card from the new event that we got going on. And the first card that I'd want to switch out is the Star-Lord card. This is the card that you're going to want to switch out for your next P card. As far as your card effects, your cooldown is a little low, my friend. It's low. Your ignore defense is looking good. I mean, your tech stats are fine. I mean, for a newer account, it's pretty nice. But your cooldown really is a little bit low. You really want some extra cooldown. That would help a lot. So, I mean, if you could switch this card here with another card with a little bit more cooldown, that would be nice. Like I mean, I know you're not going to like to hear this, but the Marvel Zombie card would be really good because you're going to get a lot of extra cooldown. That would help a lot. Matter of fact, if you put the Marvel Zombie card here, it would actually give you enough cooldown. You're going to lose some other stats, but whenever you're starting out this game and you don't have a very developed account, max cooldown, well, always max cooldown is just number one. It's always the most important thing for you. And as far as your characters, let's see here. We got Hulk, Shirog. Nice. Power Ranger Hulk, good. How you got her built? Okay. Nice, okay. Work on your Sentry. Moon Knight, nice. We're not expecting to see a lot of CTPs on this account because this is just a newer account. And I'm pretty sure this gentleman is free to play. Let's see. You got Hulkbuster's new uniform. Okay, good. Ghost Rider, looks like you're working on him, trying to get him to tier 3. Johnny's definitely going to help you a lot. Johnny, Falcon, War Machine. Really, War Machine, in my opinion, would be an excellent candidate, especially if your world boss concerned. I mean, when you get that guy to tier 3, he's just an amazing support and an amazing damage dealer. He really is. I mean, especially for a free-to-play player or a newer player, or really for all of us, he's just an amazing character to have. Falcon too, but Falcon doesn't have any kind of support. That's kind of the difference. Whereas War Machine can buff one of the strongest characters in the game, Cable, right? And you can use him with Iron Man. And in Iron Man's new uniform, he's pretty damn strong, right? So that's something to consider. Taskmaster would be a good support if you ever want to do him. But right now, I wouldn't focus on Taskmaster. I think War Machine would be a good candidate for you to go for, in all honesty. I don't think you're really ready to do these native tier 2 characters. Yeah, I mean, your next tier 3, in my opinion, I would probably go for War Machine. All right, so Number Man just wants me to take a look at his account. What we got going on here, buddy? Okay, so the White Fox card and the Cable card are amazing. The Loki #2 card, I mean, you've already started crafting it. So, I mean, you already got 3 blue stars on, so I guess you might as well continue crafting it. The next card you want to replace is your Civil War card. You want to get rid of this thing and get you a different P card. I mean, if you can, Baby Spidey, Guardians of the Galaxy, even the Crescent card, the Luna card would all be amazing here. As far as your card effects, your cooldown's good. Your Pierce, 6% Pierce is nice. Your ignore defense is looking good. Your attack stats are looking nice. You got more energy attack and physical attack, which is pretty normal for a lot of us. But you do have a physical attack proc to kind of make up the difference, which is nice. So your cards are looking pretty decent, buddy. You got all your native tier 3s. How are they built? All right. All right, good. How's your Null looking? Okay, and your Sentry. Personally, I would have put a couple energy attack gurus on Sentry in each of his gears to give him a little bit more damage, but I understand why you gave him all this recovery rate and the HP. I mean, you're just using him for PvP, so okay. It's always in my head that I just always want more damage. You really want to have 2 energy attack gurus on each of these gears, my friend. That would really help Odin, man. When you start leveling up his stats, he starts becoming enormous, but you're just running a regular damage proc obelisk, which isn't really ideal for him. If you ever get a rage, that'd be the way to go for the old boy. Nice, nice. You got Cable, you got CTP of Energy, Kid Cable uniform. That's amazing. You really don't need Hawk Sign because you have enough cooldown on your cards. Let's see here. Okay. How's your Ghost Rider looking? All right. Ghost Rider definitely needs a Rage or a CTP of Judgment. Super Giant. Nice. You got the Judgment on her. Very, very nice. Looking good. Looking good. So let's see who you haven't built. I mean, Hulk, really, for AC, right, anymore in Timeline, he's kind of, he's just not that good anymore. Personally, I would probably go for Proxima. She's an excellent support for villains in World Boss Legend. Plus, she's got that crazy ignore target dodge rate leadership with the critical damage. She is an insane support, but even better would probably be Cyclops because he's going to have more of a buff. You won't get that extra ignore dodge, but he's really good. The difference between Proxima and him is Proxima only applies to villains, and she's just a super strong character herself. That's kind of the thing. She's just super strong herself and plays very well with a proc. You go for Rogue if you're concerned about Mephisto. Storm would be a good support for your elemental characters. Taskmaster would be a decent support. Wait a minute. Do you have War Machine leveled up? You got your Cable leveled up. So I would kind of try to promote War Machine a little bit here. You don't. I think War Machine would be an excellent tier 3 to go for. Again, for the reasons I said earlier. The fact that he's just a great support. He's a great support for a character that you already have at tier 3. That is insane, right? Kid Cable is insane. Especially the way that you have him built. Right? He's going to be nuts. He's going to give him that extra 40% all attack. The extra HP for a little bit more survivability. And remember, Cable has a small heal. But the fact that he's going to have more HP. He's going to heal for a higher amount every time he heals. So that's something to keep in mind when you got War Machine on the team. And he does make a difference. I was able to clear a little bit higher. And Null having War Machine on the team with Cable is pretty nice. And War Machine's just a standalone damage dealing monster. Alright, so Sandy's looking for another World Boss Legend team. So as far as your cards, Sandy, you are leveling up the right card right now, that Baby Spider card, which is wonderful. As far as your card effects, you got your cooldown, you got Ignore Defense, looking really nice. You do have 2% Pierce, which is really going to help you. You got no physical attack, which is a bit of a bummer. So your energy attacking characters are really the ones that's going to be getting it done for you for the most part. With 2% Pierce, there are characters that are only physical attack based that can get it done. But the fact that you have, let's see here, you have 63% energy attack. Those kinds of characters are just going to do better for you. So that's something to keep in mind whenever you're thinking about your World Boss Legend teams. So I would imagine your Sentry maybe is getting it done for you. You got CTP of Greed on him, but you do got the Pierce. I know Cable's definitely getting it done for you. Captain America, I was able to do a clear without any Pierce on my account, but I do have a lot more physical attack than you. Pretty tough, though. Let's see. You got Ghost Rider. That's a clear for you. You got Super Giant. So, Super Giant could get the clear for you. I think Moon Knight probably could get the clear for you with that 2% Pierce. His damage really is great. Even without a CTP of Energy, I think he could do it even without having any physical attack. More than likely, if you just need one other team, you got, let's see, you got 1, 2, you got Shirag here, 3, 4, 5. You got enough damage dealers. You do have Star-Lord, so there's an extra support. You do have Captain Marvel. You do have Cyclops, so there's 3 supports right there for your energy attack. So, what I would recommend, and I'm probably going to say this a lot, is I'd probably go for probably War Machine. And War Machine is going to be really good for you because War Machine is going to give an extra 30% increase to physical attack leadership. On top of that, War Machine is just a damage dealing monster on his own. And the fact that you're going to have the 2% Pierce, I bet you anything, even without any physical attack on your cards, I bet you anything he's going to get it clear for you. I have no doubt that War Machine could get it done in his new uniform at tier 3. So I think that would be a really good candidate for you to go with. And then you could actually put him on a team with someone like Moon Knight, That would really, really help. I mean, you got Human Torch Transcended. I mean, he's damn strong. Or maybe you could go with Taskmaster for an extra support. That would really help too. But I think you'd be better off with War Machine because it's a lot more. It's really just a lot more fun having a damage dealer that can get it done. Taskmaster, he's just there for the support, which is kind of unfortunate. All right, so Adnan here just wants me to take a look at his cards. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Let me look at this. All right. So here's the thing, man. This card right here, I mean, you got a lot of work put into that card. But personally, I would have never crafted this thing. The Guardians of the Galaxy, the Cable card, and the White Fox card, absolutely. What I would recommend to you is keep working on the White Fox card, the Cable card, and the Guardians of the Galaxy card. Your cooldown is more than enough. You got 40%, so you can actually afford to lose a good 10% cooldown easily. So that's something to keep in mind whenever you're switching around your cards. And you do have 8% Pierce. I mean, your ignore defense is skyrocketed at 50%. You have plenty of attack. Your attack has a nice balance between physical and energy attack, which is really nice. And your attack speed is looking really good. You even got a good amount of HP. Maybe you are a bit of a PvP-oriented player. And if that is the case, I mean, you do got max HP up in the crafted stat, but you can get that on any card. I personally think, I mean, your cards are looking really good, in all honesty. And you have so much work put into them that really, I think I would just tell you probably to just keep them unless you're really, really going to be like PvE oriented or PvP oriented. I mean, honestly, you got 40% max HP. It looks pretty sweet, but if I was ever going to replace any card, especially for PvE, it would be the Avengers number 12 card. So, if you're in a place where you're trying to decide what you should do at this point in the game, depending on your goals, I would keep working on the White Fox card, the Cable card, and the Guardians of the Galaxy card. Keep re-rolling them until you get all of your blue stars. And then maybe if you get a better P card later on, you can either switch it out for this Avenger card. That'd be the first card I'd switch it out with. And if you want to switch out with the Black Panther card, you could. The Black Panther card's okay, but really the other Black Panther card is better because it gives you all attack. But the Luna card or the Baby Spider card absolutely would be better for you, my friend. But your cards really do look super, super good right now. So you're really in a place where, do you really need to do it? Right? It's kind of one of those things. It's up to you, my friend. All right, so now we got my boy Somnath. And shout out to Somnath, man, an old alliance mate of mine. And, Somnath, I mean, this is a player that knows what's up, but I thought we'd just take a look at his cards for fun. And, his cards look amazing. Personally, I would have never leveled up this card, but at least it's the one with all attack and cooldown. And your cooldown looks amazing. Actually, it's probably a little bit more than what you need, but at 36%, it's just super easy to max out your cooldowns on your characters. You don't have to use the blue stat on that last gear to roll for cooldown, which is really, really nice. You can roll for something else. 22% Pierce. I mean, Somnath's cards are actually set up better than mine. Even though I have better cards per se, these cards are just amazing. You got such an amazing balance of physical attack and energy attack. Your all attack. I mean, these cards are nuts, my friend. Your attack speed's awesome. Jesus. And, these builds, I'm sure, yeah. Oh, yeah. Somnath's one of my guys that would join me on my live streams, and we'd always be doing all these one-shots against Danger Room and, of course, GBR and what have you. I guess you're saving to slap some energy attack gurus on old boy. Maybe you're saving for some Odin's blessings. Okay. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Mighty CTPs. Got the beatdown prog. That's really the way you want Cable. I mean, it's really no surprise to see a roster like this. Kind of unfortunate Taskmaster is just relegated to support, but at least he's relegated to something, unlike some other characters that get nothing at all. CTB of Judgment on Rogue. Rage on Ghost Rider. You got Loki at tier 3. I'm jealous. You got a Rage on him. Very, very nice. It's just a beautiful looking account. Getting it done. You have a tier 3 Falcon. I'm actually surprised by that, my friend. Wow, you don't have tier 3 Quicksilver either. Wow. So prioritizing the metas. Oh, your Corvus isn't transcended. Somnath, you slacking, man? Are you slacking, my friend? Come on now. Come on now. You never tier 3 Wolverine. Or Mr. Fantastic. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Crazy looking account, man. Awesome. All right, so my Viet An wants me to take a look at his cards, and he wants to know the next character he should build up. And he does have a Luna card, and he wants to know which card he should replace it with. So, my friend, your Guardians of the Galaxy card, your Baby Spider card, and your Cable card, keep. Keep working on them, keep crafting them. Those are amazing freaking cards. Your Black Panther card, eventually, maybe you'd want to switch it out, maybe you wouldn't. I wouldn't work on it. I'd actually keep re-rolling, or not re-rolling, but keep craft combining on your Guardians of the Galaxy, your Baby Spider, and your Cable card. As far as the card to switch out for your Luna, switch it out with the Loki #2. The Luna card has all attack and energy attack in its main stats, and you can get cooldown on the blue stats for the Luna card. This is the one I'd switch it with 100%. And as far as your card effects, you can do it because you actually have 38% cooldown on your cards. So if you don't have cooldown on your Luna card, you're only going to lose 5% cooldown, which means your cooldown is still going to be at 32%, which is more than enough. Very easy to max out your cooldown on your characters, and you're going to be gaining stats, and the Luna card is a primo card to start craft combining. As far as the next character you should build up, let me take a look at what you got going on here. Let's see. Okay. I mean, Loki, if you're ABX concerned, Loki would be an absolute must in his TVA uniform. But if you're a World Boss Legend concerned, and I say this all the time in these videos, Cable. You have his Summer Days uniform. You should have this guy at tier 3. I can't say it enough. Cable is insane. Cable is nuts. On my account with 13% Pierce, this guy just did stage 23 against Null. Right? And I think I could go a little bit higher than that. Right? And without War Machine, I was still able to do like stage 22 with Cable. I mean, he's just a monstrous character. And you can use feathers and Macron crystals to level them up, which is a big bonus. You know, you're not using all your other resources that you'd use for your other characters. Cable would be a really great choice. Do you have Thor leveled up? You guys, well, you don't have his newest uniform, so never mind. If he has his newest uniform, I'd say Beta Ray Bill would be a good choice. Beta Ray Bill is actually really good, especially since you got Pierce on your account. He'd actually be really good for you. His damage is really... What do you got on him, by the way? Well, he isn't even transcended, is he? No, never mind. Let's see here. Yeah, man, I would go for Human Torch. Or not Human Torch, but I would go for Cable. You could go for Cable. You could go for Falcon. Falcon would be a cheaper than Cable, and he's an absolute monster. Pretty proc friendly on top of that. And then... You know, you got War Machine. I mean, if you build Cable, you're going to have an excellent, insane support right here. On top of having an amazing character on his own when he's tier 3 in his new uniform. So, it's really up to you as far as who you want to level up. Personally, I would probably go for War Machine just because he's a really great support. And I would keep advising people to level up Cable anyways on top of that. So I really think you should just go for War Machine, get him leveled up, have an extra physical attack support, or have an extra support just for Cable if you decide to level him up. So that concludes the roster reviews for today. So let me know how you're all doing in the game. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.